Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Anjali Karmakar and I welcome you back to my channel Emerging Teachers. In my video today, I would like to discuss on guidance, which is essential for humanities students as well as for students who are preparing for the competitive examinations. Human beings are confronted with a number of problems during his lifetime, which starts from an early age up to the time of one's death. To overcome the various problems or difficulties in life, human beings need someone to assist him in the process to reach his goals. Guidance is referred to as a process of rendering any kind of assistance, help or advice to an individual by another individual. Geographical mobility and changing housing patterns have resulted in the erosion of the extended family with no relatives to meet the emotional demands and personal intentions of the members of the cycle family homes. The homes regarded as the ideal setting for bringing up the children have been disrupted with parents' hectic schedules where they lack time and a commitment to serve as role models, where parents are being divorced and separated with children remaining in daycare centers and with babysitters. As a result, a number of problems surround the growing child for which they have no answers, and even if they have answers, they are not in the form of reliable sources. Guidance therefore aims to render personal assistance to any person of any age who is in need of it so that he can become independent and self-reliant for solving his own problems and carrying out his own burdens. To render guidance is not everybody's cup of tea. It is the work of the most competent, mature and able persons. Guidance occupies the technical position and requires the services of the trained guidance personnel, career masters, psychologists, counselors, etc. In this way, guidance has personal and social significance. It aims to help an individual in the process of his adjustment with himself and his environment, preparing him for future life. Secondly, it helps the individual to develop his strengths and abilities to achieve utmost personal and social efficiency. Thirdly, it also aims to stop wastage of human power and physical resources by helping the individuals to fit them for their places in the society. Guidance is regarded to possess a very wide and comprehensive scope. Life is getting complex day by day and the problems are rapidly increasing. The scope of guidance is extending horizontally in much of the social context to matters of prestige in occupations, to the broader field of social trends and economic development. It takes into consideration every problem of human life and is concerned with the assistance given to any individual of any age. Guidance is assuming the responsible for every individual student in every direction with help in selection of educational courses, maintenance of mental health, improvement in study skills, placement in the next stage of education and training, counseling regarding personal adjustment, and also identifying gifted and backward students and helping them to achieve the maximum. Guidance is also the concerns of various other life problems of individuals like educational, vocational, personal, social, moral, physical, and even marital. Its scope is indeed very vast. But as far as the field of education and psychology is concerned, We are only required to care for the welfare of the students' community. Therefore, in the present context, I would like to confine myself to the guidance given to the students as far as possible in school situations for their welfare and progress. Need of guidance to the students. Here we find that guidance is a process of helping an individual in his adjustment to self and to his environment. Consequently, the students need help and guidance in their educational, vocational, personal and psychological adjustments as well as for development. So here I would like to discuss on three different heads: the educational need, the vocational need and the personal need of the students. The educational need. Here you find the students are confronted with numerous problems in schools while receiving education. Some of these are selection of subjects, courses, or to make choices of what books to use, study materials, hobbies, and co-curricular activities. They also desire guidance for helping them in improving their handwriting, pronunciation, study habits, etc. They also desire to be helped in the process of learning and acquiring specific knowledge and skills. In this way, students' needs and problems in the educational field can be both adjustive and development, and thus guidance is needed for helping them in the proper educational adjustment as well as in the proper educational development. The vocational need. One of the important aims of education is to equip the children for earning their livelihood in future. There are a number of occupations and professions that can be adopted in the future by them. The proper knowledge of these job areas and opportunities is very essential for the maximum utilization of personal as well as national resources. Guidance services can help a lot in this direction by imparting valuable vocational information to the students for the selection of the future jobs. Every individual is not fit to take up any and every job. Professional adjustment is essential for having a success in life as well as for bringing prosperity to the nation, and it is possible only through the right choice of the job according to one's suitability and abilities, according to one's interests and aptitudes in the early stage so that the person can be competent in his future life. The personal and psychological needs. Here guidance is also needed for the personal as well as the psychological adjustment of the children. Emotional as well as social adjustment of them is very essential for the proper development and success in life. Maladjustment creates serious problems. It may turn them into problem children or may breed mental illness in future. Therefore, the children need help in relieving themselves from their mental conflicts, tensions as well as anxieties. They need assistance for making proper social and emotional adjustments. All such assistance and help makes guidance a necessary requirement for the youngsters. In this way, rendering of guidance to the students should be regarded as a great necessity if we really want to help them in the proper adjustment to the self and to the peculiarities of their environment, by developing their abilities and capacities. This need becomes more urgent in a country like India, where most of the parents are illiterates and semi-educated. Therefore, the responsibilities of rendering guidance lies on the teachers and the educators who are involved with the care of the children. Everything explained here is given briefly on my blog. The link is mentioned in the description box. Thank you for watching my video, and if you have found it useful, then please like, put your comments, share and subscribe. to my channel.